Imagine having a bunch of tiny flying spies at your command, or being able to summon a squad of microscopic surgeons when you need them. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, believe it or not, these are real things, microrobots and nanodrones. They're the tiniest and smartest machines ever made, and they're totally shaking up our world. In today's video, we're going to dive into some mind-blowing microrobots and nanodrones that actually exist today. So get ready to be amazed and baffled by their awesomeness. Number 1. A soft actuator-powered microrobot. It's super lightweight, weighing less than a gram, but don't let its size fool you. This little guy can flap its 4 wings a whopping 170 times every single second. Talk about speedy. The coolest thing about this microrobot is that it's the first of its kind to use soft actuators for controlled flight. These soft actuators are like artificial muscles that make the robot's wings flap rapidly. And they work with 75% less voltage than the current versions while carrying 80% more payload. That's some serious efficiency right there. But here's where things get really impressive. This microrobot is built to be tough. It can crash into walls, fall on the floor, and even collide with other robo-bees without getting damaged. And it has the potential to completely revolutionize a bunch of different fields, like medicine, agriculture, surveillance, and exploration. The possibilities are endless. Number 2. Robo-Bee X-Wing. This tiny flying robot was created by some brainy folks at Harvard University. It's actually an upgraded version of the original Robo-Bee, which made history as the very first insect-sized robot to achieve controlled flight. So what makes the Robo-Bee X-Wing so special? Well, for starters, it's got not 2, but 4 wings. Having those extra wings boosts its efficiency and gives it more lifting power. It's like leveling up in the flying game. And guess how it gets its power? From a laser beam shining on its solar cells. The Robo-Bee X-Wing has ditched the old-school wires and is now untethered. With this fancy setup, it can fly around freely without being tied down, truly flying like a champ. And despite being super tiny and weighing less than a gram, this little wonder can flap its wings 170 times per second. The Robo-Bee X-Wing is truly a marvel of bio-inspired engineering and microrobotics. It's like taking nature's coolest flying creatures and giving them a high-tech makeover. And you know what? This little robot has some big potential. It could be a game changer in fields like environmental monitoring, disaster relief, and exploring those tight and tricky spaces. Number 3. RoboFlea. This microrobot is similar to the Robo-Bee we just talked about, but with its own set of cool features. RoboFlea has only 2 wings instead of 4. It can not only fly but also walk and even land on water. And how does this little bugger get its power? Well, there's a laser beam that charges up an onboard circuit, giving it the juice it needs to fly without any pesky wires holding it down. RoboFlea weighs around 190 milligrams. That's lighter than a single aspirin tablet. But it can flap those wings 160 times per second. It's like a turbocharged insect. RoboFlea is an incredible example of what we call wireless insect-sized flying robots. Just imagine the possibilities. It could be a real game changer for things like crop monitoring, sniffing out gas leaks, and even helping in search and rescue missions. This little flybot is ready to take on big challenges. Number 4. AMR-JR. It is the tiniest little running robot created by the clever folks at Harvard University. This little guy is like a mini version of the AMR, which took inspiration from cockroaches. Cool, right? Now when we say tiny, we mean it. AMR-JR is just a smidge bigger than a penny and weighs a teeny 0.3 grams. It's like holding a feather in your hand. Yet this pint-sized champ can do some impressive moves. It can run, jump, carry stuff, and even survive being underwater. It's a true all-rounder. Now let's talk about how it gets its power. AMR-JR runs on a flexible printed circuit board. It's like a high-tech power source for this little buddy. And it can zip around at speeds up to 14 body lengths per second. That's some serious speed for such a tiny thing. AMR-JR could have all sorts of applications in the future, from assisting in tight spaces to exploring challenging environments. This little robot has some serious potential. Number 5. Delphly Nimble. This bio-inspired wonder has not 1, not 2, but 4 flapping wings. And those wings aren't just for show, they actually control the robot's movements, like pitch, roll, and yaw. It's one microrobot that flies in style. And guess how fast this little thing can go? Delphi Nimble can zoom through the air at speeds of up to 25 km/h. That's faster than some cars on the road. And it's not just about speed, it's about agility too. This little robot can perform jaw-dropping tricks like 360-degree flips and rapid banked turns. It's a true acrobat in the sky. This little wonder has the potential for some pretty awesome applications. Imagine using it for keeping tabs on the environment, capturing stunning aerial photos, or even adding some excitement to entertainment experiences. The possibilities are endless. What do you think about these gadgets? Let us know down in the comments section.